So now let us go to question number 11. Given M is parallel to N, which pair of angles are corresponding angles? Okay, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Is it A, angle 1 and angle 8, B, angle 2 and angle 6, C, angle 2 and angle 8, or D, angle 3 and angle 6? I will give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, math learners, if a parallel line cut by a transversal and you form those formed angles, now talking about corresponding angles, these are angles that are basically the same position, the same figure, okay? And they are equal. So let's check on the pairs given in our choices whether we can find a pair in which they have the same position. Okay, so 1 and 8. So we have here 1 and 8. Where is our 8? Okay, so they have a back-to-back position. So this is wrong. How about 2 and 6? We have 2 here and we have 6 here. Okay, so as you can see, the 2 is below, the 6 is below, and it is in the left side. This 6 also is in the left side. So therefore, we already have a corresponding angles here. So the correct answer for this one is letter B. Alright. How about 2 and 8? So 2 and 8, they are alternate exterior angles. And angle 3 and angle 6. Angle 3 and angle 6. And they are not with the same position. So they do not correspond with each other. Alright. So those are also wrong. So I hope, my dear math learners, you got this one. Alright. So now let us go to question number 12. Still the same. We have here which angles are equal to angle 7. So we have here angle 7. Alright. So is it A, angle 1, 2, and 3, B, angle 1, 3, and 5, C, angle 3, 5, and 8, or D, angle 3, 5, and 6? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, the technique here is very simple. What you need to do is you just apply the zigzag motion, alright? So, with your given a 7, in order to make a zigzag motion, this is the way you will be doing this, my dear math learners. So, let me just show you the way. So, zigzag motion is like this, zigzag motion. Alright, so what are those angles that touches this zigzag motion? So, we have 7, 5, 3, and 1. So, that is the 7, 5, 3, and 1. So, the correct answer for this given question is letter B. Alright, so we are correct, my dear math learners. I hope you got that one. Okay, so now let us go to question number 13. Given still, okay, if the measurement of angle 4 is equal to the measurement of angle 6, which theorem is used in this equality? Alright, so is it A, corresponding angles postulate, B, alternate interior angles theorem, C, alternate exterior angles theorem, or D, same side interior angles theorem? Okay, I will give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, math learners, this question is very easy. Why? Because we are talking about here number 4 and number 6. So those angles. So as you can see, this is inside. This is interior of this given figure. So therefore, the exterior is already wrong. So this is letter C, that is already wrong. Now, of course, this is not corresponding angles because as you can see, the position is not the same. So this is also wrong. Now, we only have same side interior angles and we also have alternate interior angles. Now, which of these two is the correct one? Now, when we talk about same side interior angles, it means that it is lying on the same side. Okay? So if this is the side, then this is the part. So they are the same. However, we are talking about this one. Alright, so as you can see, they are alternate inside this parallel cut by a transversal. So therefore, that means that the correct answer for this question is letter B. Alright, so I hope you got that one, my dear math learners. Now, let us go to question number 14. Given the same figure, what is the measurement or find the measurement of angle 5 if the measurement of angle 3 is equal to x plus 38 and the measurement of angle 5 is 2x minus 7? Is it A, 45 degrees, B, 49.7 degrees, C, 83 degrees, or D, 90 degrees? I will give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Alright, math learners, as you can see here, we have a problem that needs to have a solution, right? Okay, so let me just show you this one. So we are talking about angle 3. So where is angle 3? This is the angle 3. And also we are talking about angle 5. So this is the one. So we can say that angle 3 is equal to angle 5. So therefore, we can equate these two given expressions. So we have here x plus 38 is equal to 2x minus 7. And then let's just apply the algebraic solution, and that is combining like terms. So we will transpose the x here going to the right side of the equation, and we will transpose the negative 7 or the minus 7 to the left side of the equation, giving 38 plus 7, and here we have 2x minus x, and that will give us x is equal to 38 plus 7, that is 45. However, this 45 here is not the answer for our problem, because the problem is asking for the measurement of angle 5, and the measurement of angle 5 is given as 2x minus 7. So therefore, that is 45 times 2, because our x is 45, and then we just copy this 2 here, minus 7. So by doing so, 2 times 45, that is 90 minus 7. So 90 minus 7, the answer is 83 degrees. And this is the correct answer for our problem. Now, let us check whether we are correct. Alright, so we are correct, my dear math learners. So, I hope you got that one. And that problem is very, very simple still. If you do have idea on how to solve problems using algebraic method. Alright, so now let us go to question number 15. Which phrase completes the statement, if two lines cut by a transversal make blank, then the two lines are parallel? Okay, is it A, alternate interior angles congruent, B, alternate exterior angles complementary, C, corresponding angles supplementary, or D, same side interior angles complementary? Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, in order for this statement to be true, first things first, we need to make a two-line cut by a transversal, and those two lines should become parallel. Okay, so if that is the case, if we are already familiar with what we have been discussing earlier, we have here a figure like this, right? Two lines and then cut by a transversal. Okay, so in order for these two lines to become parallel, it means that there should be congruency. Okay, so let's check. Alternate interior angles are congruent. So alternate interior angles, so this one and this one should be equal. This one and this one should also be equal. Next, alternate exterior angle should be complementary. So when we say complementary, it is equal to 90 degrees. So alternate exterior angle, so this one should be complementary with this one. So that is already wrong, because alternate exterior angles are always congruent. So letter B is wrong. How about letter C? Corresponding angles are supplementary. So corresponding angles, those are the same figure. So if this is the one and then another one here is this one. Okay, so they should be supplementary, meaning equal to 180. So that is wrong still, my dear math learners, because they are also be, or they should also be equal in order for it to become a parallel line. So this is wrong. And then we also have same side interior angle should be complementary. So this same side, if this the angle and this one is the next angle, they should be equal to 90 degrees. Remember that same interior angles is not complementary, but they are, very good, supplementary. So also our letter D is wrong. So therefore the correct answer here is letter A. So now let's check whether we are correct. Alright, so we are indeed correct, my dear math learners. I hope you got that one. And if you do have some questions or confusions, don't forget to put it in our comment section below. Now let us go to question number 16. Given angle 1 is equal to or congruent to angle 5. So angle 1 is congruent to angle 5. Okay. Which postulate or theorem justifies that lines M and N are parallel? Okay. A, converse of the alternate interior angles. B, converse of the alternate exterior angles. C, converse of the corresponding angles. Or D, converse of the same interior angles. I will give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, math learners, another very easy question for this given. Why? Because we are talking about angle 1 and angle 5. So as you can see, this is the angle 1 and this is the angle 5. So this is the position and also this is the position. Of course, these two are not exterior because 5 here is interior, 1 here is an exterior, so that is wrong. This is also wrong. Now, how about the same side interior? So again, this is also in the exterior, so this is also wrong. Therefore, the correct answer here is letter C because they have the same position, so of course they are considered as corresponding angles. I hope it's clear, my dear math learners. Now let's check whether we are correct if it is letter C. All right, so we are correct, my dear math learners. Now let us go to the next question. Question number 17. What is the measure of angle 3 if measurement of angle 5 is equal to 115? Okay, so the same given earlier. So that angle or so that line E and line F are parallel. Okay, is it A, 65, B, 95 degrees, C, 115 degrees, or D, 135 degrees? I will give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, math learners, for this question, another easy question. So in order for these two lines to become parallel, it needs that angle 5 and angle 3, which are alternate interior angles, they should become equal or congruent. So therefore, if angle 5 is 115, then it needs to be 115 also for our angle 3. So therefore, the correct answer is letter C. Alright, very, very easy. No need to solve, my dear math learners. Now, let us go to question number 18. Which theorem proves the following? If A is perpendicular to C and B is perpendicular to C, then A is parallel to B. So this is the figure. Okay, is it A? Given a line and a point, on the line, there is only one line through the given point that is perpendicular to the given line. B, in a plane, if two lines are perpendicular to the same line, then the two lines are parallel. C, two lines are parallel if they do not intersect. D, two lines are perpendicular if they intersect at right angles. Alright, I will give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, this question is quite tricky. You need to apply some analysis on this one. Okay, so how? In order for us that A or line A and line B to become parallel with each other, in which line C here is the line cut by a transversal, okay, or the transversal. In order for A and B to become parallel, there should always be a consideration that C here, in any case, should be perpendicular to this one. Okay, so as you can see, it is already given here that A and C is perpendicular, B and C is also perpendicular. So then we can say that A and B are parallel. So basically, among these 4 given choices, only letter B is the main idea or that satisfy this scenario. Alright, why? Because of course, this letter C doesn't only say about perpendicular, so that is wrong. However, this one, two lines are perpendicular if they intersect at right angles. This is basically a definition of perpendicular lines, but it does not prove anything about how these two lines are parallel. So that is also wrong. And of course, letter C is talking about a line and a point on the line, and there's only 1 point. So it is not just 1 point, but 2 points. Alright, so that is also wrong. Now, let us go to question number 19. Okay, in any case, the roulette showed bokya in the roulette of fortune. What do you call in probability terms the showing of bokya? Okay, so what do you call that result? Okay, is it A, probability, B, event, C, outcome, or D, sample space? I will give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, math learners, this is just an application of your vocabulary skills. Why? Because here the scenario says about the result that shows bokya. Now, in probability terms or in the vocabulary of probability, the term result is basically referred to us as, okay, very good, that is outcome. Alright, so the correct answer for this question is letter C. Probability is the chances. Event is the whole scenario. The sample space is how many scenarios we have. Okay, I hope you got that one, my dear math learners. Now let us go to question number 20. Mr. B tossed a 10 peso coin. What do you call in probability the action done by Mr. B? Is it A, probability, B, event, C, outcome, or D, sample space? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Alright, math learners, so for this question, what is asked here is the action done by Mr. B. We are not talking about the result of the toss coin. So it's the action that we are talking about, the happening. So if that is the case, what is the another term, or what is the other term for happening? Okay, so that is letter B. Alright, so I hope you got that one, my dear math learners. So basically, also in mathematics, it is very important for you to have a wide range of vocabulary in order for you to understand some problems given. Okay, and we already finished 20 questions, my dear math learners. We are halfway of our reviewer series. Congratulations for arriving in this part, and if you do so, please click the subscribe button and share button to help your friends in need. All right.